Where the winds cry the mournful tune lies the ghost of a town neath the cursing moon. Whiskey bottles litter a forgotten street, echoes of footsteps, a heart skips a beat. Dust storms whisper secrets in shades of gray, lone train whistle moans far, far away. In that silence hangs a tale so bleak of a love lost in vengeance that the shadows speak. Oh, buried in the hollow sky, where dreams go to wither and die. Underneath the starless cloak lies the truth that the darkness spoke. In with sunset in his eyes, haunted by the love that he'd come to despise. In her eyes a tempest, a storm unfurled, a betrayal hidden that shattered their world. A church once holy, now consumed by flame. He cursed her memory, whispered her name. Through the ashes he sought the path to ride, a way to end this eternal night. Oh, buried in the hollow sky, where hopes are hung out to dry. Beneath the moon's ghostly cloak rests a love that the fire awoke. In the quiet of the night, he faced the truth. The land cursed from the folly of their youth. With a gun by his side and a tear unseen, he walks the line between what could and should have been. Now buried in the hollow sky, where old ghosts lay down to die. Underneath the watchful eyes of the night, he finds peace in the fading light. So let the desert swallow the tales untold of the lover's heart that became too cold in the hollow sky. They whisper goodbye, buried deep where the lonely souls lie. Out where the whistle cuts the silence, beneath the shadow of the dying sun, stands a ghost town, tales untethered under the curse of what's been done. Whiskey bottles lay in dust, footprints vanish, trust to rust. No mercy in the desert wind, it howls your sins, can't hide from them. Echoes of the past ring loud in abandoned streets under thunder clouds. No mercy where the heart once stayed, only shadows move where we once lay. There was love beneath these big old skies, still betrayal sent it to its grave. Night's cold arms embraced my sorrow beside the church where we once prayed. A train cries out like a mournful ghost, along these tracks my pain host. No mercy in the desert wind, cries like the saints who witness sin. Memories bleed as they spin in the silent town edged by din. No mercy, just the echo of your name carved next to mine in the wooden frame. I face the dawn with my shadow long, across across the sand where I'd felt wrong. The mirror of the sky, stark and white, showed me the place where my demons hide. In the eye of the storm, or the calm of the quake, I found my heart too shattered to break. No mercy in the desert wind. I walk alone where our dreams had been. In the dust, your laughter whispers across the forsaken land that shivers. No mercy, yet I stand, revenge unspun in the quiet dust. I'm the haunted one, and the desert knows it always knows. No mercy in the wind that blows.
In the ghost town shadow under the devil's moon, forgotten graves hum with an old dark tune. Whiskey bottles laid by the burned out church, where a lone soul wanders left in the lurch. Dust and memories swirl around the dying flames, echoes of laughter now just whispered names. Blood on the burning barn, paint the timber red. Silent screams in the wind, the past ain't never dead. Vengeance rides a pale horse through the silent night. Whispers of the wrong one setting the old wrongs right. A love once bloomed wild like the desert rose, turned to thorns under secrets nobody knows. A brother's betrayal, deep as the mine shaft. A heart turned to stone with every whispered draft. Until the fire caught swift in the cold desert air, leaving nothing but ash and despair everywhere. Blood on the burning barn, paint the timber red. Silent screams in the wind, the past ain't never dead. Vengeance rides a pale horse through the cursing night. Echoes of the betrayed burning ever so bright. Face to face with the ghost by the old rail line. Train whistle cuts through like fate's twisted sign. You took all I had, his voice to the stars. The truth laid bare like the night's old scars. Cold moon's glow, ghost town's heart beating slow in the fire's warm throat. Reckoning comes as sure as the desert's harsh sand, walking through ashes alone where the old barn once stood grand. shadow of the ridgeline lies the bones of Dusty Creek, where the chapel bells are silent and the wind begins to speak. Whiskey bottles lie forgotten in the sands of cursed lands, forged by broken-hearted strangers with their trembling bloody hands. Ashes of the ghost town under blood-red dusk, echoes of the love lost carried in the dust, where the sinners seek their solace in the silence of their sins. Ghost town's heart beats under where the end was just beginning. Long ago the church caught fire on a night as dark as coal. Trapped inside her wedding gown, it burned away her soul. Her lover, he had laid the flame, revenge's bitter cry, for the gold beneath the altar for which she watched her die. Ashes of the ghost town beneath the moon's cold crust, echoes of a love burn turned to whispered trust. The desert holds their secrets in the howling of the winds. Ghost town's curse lingers where the pain was just the pin. Crest beside the grave of wood, he hears a train whistle mourning as he knew he would. In the ghostly hour, with the pistol's cold embrace, he joins her in the ashes, disappears without a trace. Ashes of the ghost town, spirit's ghost, echoes of redemption, or maybe just the dust. There's peace among the ruins in silent eerie grins. Ghost town's last whisper, where the end and start are twins. Where the dust whispers secrets to the dawn, stands a shadow of a man with a heart long gone. Whiskey stains the stories of the love he once knew, roaming through ghost towns under skies so cruel and blue. Echoes from the gunslinger, cries lost to the wind, a trail of broken vows and sins he can't rescind. Each shot that rang out left his soul to grieve in the haunted whispers he can never leave. By the light of a lantern he recalls her face. In a burning church embrace they found their grace, but a brother's betrayal, like a serpent's hiss, left him cold and wandering in a cursed abyss. Echoes from the gunslinger, shadows in the sun, haunted by the ghosts of what he's done. Every empty bottle, a memoir of pain, drenched in the sorrow of a desert's rain. Underneath the silver gleam of a merciless moon, he faces down his past in the desert.
The truth hits harder than the bullets he's dodged. Alone with the silence, a man forever lost. Echoes of the gunslinger dirge in the sands. A life spent grasping bloodied hands. Now he rides to the horizon where his demons dwell. In the echoes of his heart, a never-ending knell. So listen close when the train whistle wails, past forgotten graves where justice fails. For every story ends, but his legend stays. A gunslinger's echo lost in the haze.
In the shadow of the silent desert's moan, where the wind whispers secrets best unknown, stands a man with whiskey in his weary bones and a heart turned harder than the stones. Dust devils dance on this cursed trail, ghost towns echo a mournful wail. He rides past churches charred and stale, under skies that weep ash instead of hail. Outlaw heart beneath the smoke, lost love's a fire that never broke. Through burning lands on paths he strode, where every step is on cursed road. By the light of a lonely train's lament, he recalls a love twisted and bent. Betrayal's knife from the dark was sent in a letter that smelled of roses never meant. Rode through nights to settle the score, past forgotten graves and the legends of yore. Each bullet a promise to even out the war between what life gives and what it's sold for. Outlaw heart beneath the smoke, lost love's a fire that never broke. Through silent deserts his vows he spoke, to the shadows his only kin and foe. His fate in the heart of the dust he saw too late. The love he chased was a ghost, a bait, a trap set by hate to seal his gate. Outlaw heart beneath the smoke, he rides now where no words are spoke. In the silence he's the echo of a stroke, of dark tales under the desert's cloak. Outlaw heart forever roam, in the desert's arms he found his home. With every turn he writes his tome, in the land where lost souls forever comb. Shadows where the whiskey rivers flow, under moonlight scorn, the church bells toll no more. Lonely road stitched with forgotten
forgotten names. Through the dust storms roll, carrying my blames. Midnight in the church fire, glowing red as rage. Silent prayers turn whispers in this cursed stage. Ashes fall like snowflakes on this barren land. All that's left is guns still burning in my hand. There's a ghost town waiting where our love once bloomed. That old wooden cross, now scorched and consumed. Neath a sky that mourns with stars that weep, lies the secret that the old church keeps. Midnight in the church fire, embers tell no lies. Haunted by the specters of old sorrowful goodbyes. Echoes of the choir, trapped in flames embrace. A prayer for my darling, lost without a trace. By the altar I stand, with shadows at my side. Face the man who swore she'd be his bride. Two shots rang clear through the cold night air. One for my heart, the other in despair. Midnight in the church fire where my vengeance bled. Laid him down beside his lies in a forgotten bed. Now I roam a phantom in the night's cold snare. A soul untethered riding winds of despair. Each verse echoes the haunting sway of desert winds, carrying tales of old sins, whispered by spirits still wandering the forsaken path. Where the whistling winds moan through the thorns lies a prairie so cursed, it weeps and it mourns. Under skies painted with the brush of the crow, black whiskey in hand where no clear rivers flow. Echoes of train whistles crying through the night. Burning church shadows cast by pale moonlight. Haunted prairie, sing a sorrowful tune under the watch of a blood-red moon. Ghosts of the past in the dust they lay, lost love and betrayal, on this ground they stay. Years ago a love blossomed wild and free, till it was cut down beneath the old hangman's tree. He promised her roses, but delivered only thorns. Left her heart as barren as the land's forlorn. In the town now forgotten, with graves overgrown, her spirit wanders forever alone. Haunted prairie, sing your sorrowful tune under the watch long they stay. In the silence of the desert, he hears her call from the shadows of the church to the old town hall. With a gun by his side and revenge in his eyes, he seeks the man who told those fatal lies. A showdown looms under the haunted sky. Only one will live, the other will die. Haunted prairie, where the cursed souls roam. Now he joins her, never again to roam. In the land of the lost, where the sad winds sigh. Love and vengeance beneath the endless sky. Every note like a whisper of the restless dead plays on in the prairie, where the darkest tales are bred.
In the heart of a silent desert, under a cobalt sky, there lies a moonlit graveyard where the forgotten cry. Whiskey bottles and dried roses lay scattered in the dust. Echoes of train whistles in the winds we used to trust. Oh, lament for the moonlit graveyard, where shadows dance with the ghost of the bard. Beneath the curse of an old dead star, here lie dreams that wander too far. A burning church on the hill, where we once heard hymns and lies, now just a shell hosting crows under smoke-choked skies. You whisper secrets in the dark, like venom sweet and vile. Promise love near the old creek bed, led me mile by mile. Oh, lament for the moonlit graveyard, where vows break like the ground hard. Underneath the silvered beam, love's lost in this haunted dream. There by the headstone of our shared past, I stood with the night growing vast. The cold truth like a desert storm hid in this graveyard, even ghosts admit. Oh, lament for the moonlit graveyard, where I bury the pain that's been scarred. With a gun and a rose I write this ode. In moonlit silence alone I trope. Forgive me, love, as I lay you to rest in the heart of the land that knows no zest. So hear my tale, a ballad so grave, of love and betrayal no one could save. Lament, oh lament for the moonlit graveyard, where even the brave are marked.
in a ghost town's hot under a blood-red moon. Whispering winds hum an old dead tune. Footprints lay hidden neath layers of soot. Echoes of laughter, my dusty boots. Past the old saloon where the whiskey's gone dry. Shadows dance where the lost souls lie. Dancing with dusty boots, on cursed land I stand. Spinning with spirits, a bottle in my hand. The stars watching silent as old debts demand. Oh, I'm dancing with dusty boots in the devil's sand. By the burnt church's bell she swore her love true. Beneath wooden crosses our wild dreams grew. A betrayal came whispered on a hot desert breeze as she vanished like rain in the silent seas. Left a heart full of bullets and a grave unmarked. In the dust storm scream I lost my spark. Dancing with dusty boots, with a ghost as my guide, twirling through ruins, vengeance by my side. The moon's pale judgment in this place where hope died. Yes, I'm dancing with dusty boots where my old love lies. Whistle moans through the cracked canyon wall. My reckoning's written in the dust storm squall. With every step forward the past pulls me back. In this ghost dance my soul's painted black. So I'm dancing with dusty boots, revenge at my heel, across this damn valley to make the past kneel. Buried my heart where the cold church bell peals. Forever dancing with dusty boots, that's my deal. Each verse and chorus in this haunted desert ballad stirred with the grit and ghost of a land that takes more than it gives. A tale of a man entwined with his fate in the timeless dance of vengeance and lost love among the whispering sands. In the shadow of the moon, on the edge of the dust, lies the haunted prairie, whispering secrets to the rust. Train whistle moans through the silence of the ghost, by the burned out church where the spirits boast. All beneath the haunted prairie lies a tale so worn, of a love turned bitter and a heart that's torn. Whiskey bottles and forgotten graves, telling tales of cowboys damned and brave. Once I loved a girl with wildfire in her eyes, in a cursed town with sunsets bloodied by lies. Betrayed by a kiss, I watched my world collapse, left me wandering this desert, waiting for perhaps. Beneath the haunted prairie, under that lonely sky, echoes of our laughter, shadows of our goodbye. Dust storms roll over memories so grave, sins of the past Now beneath the haunted prairie I lay my love to rest. The desert knows my secrets, keeps them close at its breast. Forgiveness or damnation, let the spirits decide. On the haunted prairie, a lone gunslinger's ride. So if you wander far, where the wild coyotes cry, listen close, you'll hear the prairie sigh of broken dreams beneath the starry dome, beneath the haunted prairie where lost souls roam. Underneath the silver moon's haunted light stands a ghost of a town swallowed by the night. Wind whispers secrets through the chapel's burned black beams, echoes of the past caught in a dust devil's dreams. Buried in the cursed land where shadows lead the dance. Whiskey numbs the heart, but it can't change the chance. Every step I've taken led to this forsaken sand. Here lies my broken promise, buried in the cursed land. The tale of a love bright as a train's lone whistle call, gone like smoke from a gun when the darkness began to fall. She was the fire, I was the cold iron rail, bound for collision, a story doomed to fail. Buried in the cursed land where the lost souls roam, haunted by the echoes of a heart that was my home. Every night I've woken to the desert's mournful psalms, found my dreams uprooted, planted in these silent palms. In the valley of the damned I face the truth under starlit glow. Her words were betrayal, the final brutal blow. Now every whisper of the sand, every chill the desert sends, is her voice calling me to a place where all ends. Buried in the cursed land, with my sins laid bare, the dust settles on my soul, yielding to despair. Here I wait forever neath the cursed plot, I stand bound to the silent hell, buried in the cursed land. Under blood moon's watchful eye, the desert breeze, a cursed sigh. Whiskey bottles lay empty, tossed aside in ghost town dust. A midnight train moans a lonesome tune, echoes off the silent dunes. Through barred window shadows flicker in rusted trust. Midnight train and smoke
One tracks through lands unspoke. Whistles cut the thick night air, a song of despair, and carrying souls too broke, riding past hopes they choke, bound by the secrets they bear in the cold desert flare. Once loved a girl with wildfire eyes in a chapel under starlit skies. Promises made, sealed with a kiss beneath the old oak shade. That love burned down like the church we found, ashes scattered on holy ground. Her betrayal, a knife's sharp blade, in shadows betrayed. Midnight train and smoke, tracks veiled by lies we spoke. Whistles mourn a love that's torn beneath the scorn. Hearts draped in sorrow's cloak, through cursed lands they poke, fleeing from a past reborn in the silent desert's mourn. In the hush of night, by the pale moonlight, I face my ghostly fears. Her whisper in the breeze across the barren trees brings a gunslinger's tears. Revenge, a bitter quest in my weary chest, a badge of years worn thin. With each town I pass through, my resolve to pursue stirs the storm within. Midnight train and smoke, on this path forever yoked. Whistles cry my faded plea through lands that won't let be. Each puff a vengeful stroke, neath the yoke of what she broke, riding toward my destiny, where spirits are set free. Out where the dust storms whisper, down in Dead Man's Cove, the church bells rang their last beneath the crimson sky stove. Whiskey bottles lay empty by a grave no one knows. Echoes of train whistles as the cold desert wind blows. Church fire and smoke, where my heart once spoke, buried in ashes under rows we broke. The sky wept flames on forsaken lands as vengeance slipped through my trembling hands. She was an angel turned shadow in the moon's haunting glow. Promises made at the altar, now just embers that grow. Her love a ghost town abandoned in the silence of scorn, left me with nothing but the night and the thorns. Church fire and smoke, where my soul got choked, lost in the fury of the words we once spoke. Burning timbers told the tales of our plight under the cover of a merciless night.
in the blaze, I saw her face haunting the aisles, a fleeting grace. The truth burned bright in the heart of the flame. Her betrayal, a curse, I whisper in shame. Church fire and smoke, where our dreams did evoke, now just a memory of black and oak. In the ashes I lay my revenge to rest, forsaking the love that failed the test. In the silent desert under stars so remote, I walk alone with church fire and smoke.
Out where the horizon bleeds in the night, dust devils dance with the devil's delight. Whiskey bottle empty, laid by my side, echoes of train whistles, ghosts that won't hide. Buried in the black sun, under cursed sky, graves without markers where the lost souls lie. Heart full of vengeance, eyes burning red, living among shadows, dead man's dread. Used to be laughter in this old ghost town, now just the silence of dreams burned down. Love turned to ashes, church set ablaze. Ain't nothing left but these end of days. Buried in the black sun, fate's cruel hand, walking through ruins of this forsaken land. Once sought redemption, now seeking blood in the whispers of sandstorms and the flood. Met her gaze across the fire's glow. Betrayal seared deeper than she'll ever know. My heart was the price the desert had thrown. Revenge stirs in the bones I call my own. Buried in the black sun with spirits of the old, my story's written in the stars, bitter and cold. Till vengeance finds its way under the moon's run, I'll be haunting these lands, buried in the black sun. This song captures the spectral ambience of a man tormented by past betrayals and fueled by a relentless quest for revenge, set against the backdrop of a desolate, cursed western landscape. In a ghost town drowned by silence, under moon's watchful eye, whiskey bottles lay like tombstones where my broken secrets lie. Dust swirls like soft whispers past the church that burned to ground. Each step echoes in the darkness to the waltz's haunting sound. Oh, we danced the lost love waltz by the light of a fire long dead, in the heart of cursed lands where even angels fear to tread. Your shadow lingers still, though your soul's with the wind dispersed. We're just ghosts in love's cruel story in a waltz that's been rehearsed. whistle still remembers our laughter young and wild, before revenge like a bitter storm took our dreams my faith defiled. Now I roam through silent deserts, seeking what was torn from grasp, a locket tarnished yet gleaming within my weathered clasp. Yes, we danced the lost love waltz under stars that now seem cursed, reeling through the forgotten graves where old passions are immersed. Yet in every step a knife turns inside a heart that can't forget this dance, our love's eternal bed, a silhouette of deep regret. On that night with silver bullets under shadows of deceit, you traded our love for survival in a tale bittersweet. Now facing this barren altar where our vows once sweetly lay, I waltz alone with a ghost embrace as the night fades into day. Dance the lost love waltz where the soil keeps secrets deep, each turn a reminder of the price the soul's heavy toll to keep. In the whispers of the wind I found my peace, my final plea. Let this dance be my release from a love not meant to be. So I'll waltz this path unto the end beneath the endless starry arch, in the vast silent desert sands where lost loves march. Each step a story, each note a scar under the eternal watchful skies, in the lost love waltz until my weary heart lies. Out where the whiskey whispers in ghost town bars, a shadow cast long by the light of the stars. Dust devils dance on cursed cracked clay, church bells silent since Judgment Day. Train whistle splits the silent desert night, a song for the broken, out of hope, out of sight. Oh, gunpowder serenade, play a mournful tune. My heart beats in echoes under this cold desert moon. Lit and prayers, the currency. I walk these dead lands, gone heavy in hand. She was a mirage, a fleeting sweet dream. Her love slipped through like a whiskey stream. Betrayal burned just like a church set aflame. Only ashes of promises whispered her name. From the dust of forgotten graves I rise, haunted by the sorrow in her stormy eyes. Oh, gunpowder serenade, sing through the night. Feel my vengeance, guide my side. Silver bullets for the ghosts in my head. A trail of the living, a prayer for the dead. In the mirror of the night, my
shadow confronts me, a silhouette stitched with scars of treachery. The gun's cold kiss, a lover's final betrayal. In the echo of the shot, truth and myths unveiled. So gunpowder serenade, play your last refrain. In this silent desert, only memories remain. With each step forward, my old self died. A prayer to the night under unforgiving skies. Oh, gunpowder serenade, let the spirits dance. In the dust of my past, I've made my last stand. In the shadow of a ghost town, under a blood-red sky, stands the skeleton of a barn where my old life lies. The wind whispers secrets through cracks and worn wood. A whiskey bottle empty, like the promises that stood. Ashes of the burning barn float away with the scent. Haunting melodies of a steel guitar play the might have been. Every ember tells a story of love betrayed by a scar. Underneath the silver moon, by the ashes of the burning barn. The night was thick with vengeance, thunder rolled across the land. She vanished with a stranger, with my heart still in her hand. Dust stormed the chapel where we once planned to wed. Now nothing but silent prayers and dreams that bled. Ashes of the burning barn float away with the sand. Echoes of a distant train, mourning what could have been. Every ember a whisper of the trust that broke apart. Underneath the haunting moon, by the ashes of the burning barn. I saw her face again among the flames that took my past in that cursed wind. A reckoning was due. The stars told me so in the lonely desert night where the lost souls go. Ashes of the burning barn mark the tales of the damned. A lone figure walks away with justice in his hand. Let the fire cleanse the lies, and the truth stand stern and stark in the silence of the desert, by the ashes of the old barn. Each chord, each note, carrying the weight of dust-laden memories, intended to be sung like a ghostly confession drifting through the desolate plains.
Ghost town where the wind cries through the chapel. Burnt shadows cast by a candle's dim glow. Whiskey bottle laying empty in the silence. Footprints vanish where the red dust storms blow. Blood on the lost love under a black cruel sky. Echoes of a train whistle singing a lonesome goodbye. Haunted by the memories in the moon's haunting light. Blood on the lost love vanished from sight. Crossroad pact made in the depths of night. Silver locket with a picture worn and old. Promises as brittle as a dried up river. In the silence, all that's left is bitter cold. Blood on the lost love under a vengeful moon. Darkness holds a secret of a heart broken too soon. A trail of whispers where our dreams used to lie. Blood on the lost love, truth turned into a lie. I stood by the burning church, the flames licking my sins. Her specter in the smoke, bearing witness to my wins. Gunpowder on my sleeve, a duel with the past. In the valley of the cursed, only shadows are cast. Blood on the lost love, where the old lies die. Revenge or redemption, aching under the cold sky. Dust settles on my heart as I lay down to fight. Blood on the lost love, fading into the night.
Out in the dust where the old church lies burning, shadows of vultures circle and yearn. Whiskey bottle at my side, still half full, under the crescent moon's pale haunting light. Ghost town whispers from the lips of the wind, each gust a story, each silence a sin. There's blood on the revenge, a stain deep as night. Hatred flows like the river wild. Lost love's echo in a coyote's cry. Out here where even the tough dreams die. Found her locket by the forgotten grave, earth unsettled, spirit betrayed. 'Twas a cold steel night when I heard the train. Her memory mingled with the whistle's pain. Driven to the brink by a lover's deceit, the heart seeks a vengeance no man can defeat. Blood on the revenge, under red moonlight, darkness holds what was once so bright. Lost love's echo in a coyote's cry. Out here where even strong men lie. In the silent desert I face my fear, his silhouette on the horizon drawing near. Words unspoken in the cool desert air, bullets whisper through stories we share. Two men's fury like a storm fierce rush in this cursed land where the damned souls crush. Blood on the revenge, the deed finally done. Lying in the dust, no place to run. Lost love's echo in a coyote's mourn. Out here where hope and ghosts are born. Out here where my redemption is worn. In the blood